Tanse, bonjour, and welcome, True North Radio, with me, Brandy, reporting from the battlefields on Treaty 6 territory, territoire traditionnel du Métis. A couple of things. First being that Greg Mellison, we did several interviews with Greg before Christmas. And we had some great conversations. We had if you look on True North Radio here on our subscribe and follow us here, you can look through our videos and you'll see a compilation called Ask Greg, where Greg outlined truth to power, powerfully told us and with such a courageous heart, the human rights abuses that he suffered under provincial care. And when he was released, he did his time. He did his 4 years. He was released with nothing. He has a diagnosis of PTSD. His medications have been neglected. When he expressed overwhelming emotion, he was met with brutality. He's not the only person who's reached out about this kind of psychiatric. What is this? Like carte blanche on psychiatric intervention? Very disturbing. So Greg hasn't been heard from for a while again. And the last time I heard from Greg, I was very concerned. But his loved one, Samantha, who is currently pregnant, reached out and expressed her concern to me. So I expressed my concern to Nicole from the NDP in Saskatchewan here, who we love. And we're going to be expressing concern more, especially we hear that Greg has been rejailed, recaged in his time of need, acute psychic suffering. One thing I am thankful for, though, is that he is being moved to Prince Albert, where there is a great doctor there called Dr. Lanoy. And I was put in contact with him through the PA Carleton wing of the New Democratic Party. So thank you. So we're going to be, keeping our eyes on Greg. Like, I don't want Greg to fall through the cracks. I don't want Samantha to feel alone. That's so bad for the baby, too. And Greg doesn't want to be separated from them. Why do people have to be separated to be punished? That's wrong. It just creates anxiety. And for someone who has PTSD and for a mom who is having a few complications in her pregnancy, this is no good at all. So I will be reaching out to these advocates and I will be making it known that we have our eyes on Greg. We are not leaving him behind. And my second point is, sometimes when you fight for human rights, it's a dangerous game. People disappear into prisons, political prisoners. People are threatened all the time with coercion, and sometimes it gets to be, it wears you down in spirit. And, but Corey, I expressed kind of my feelings of feeling dispirited, but I have been reinvigorated because Corey sent this to Sherry and then Sherry sent it to me. Beyond Prison Walls, Inmates for Humane Conditions. When I printed it out, I looked at the words in Latin and my activist spirit was reinvigorated. The words in Latin are, fortune favors the strong and the bold, and we dare defend our rights. And in collective unity, we must recognize that this is a fight for rights, human rights. And that is why you reinvigorate your heart and you always keep your heart clean, pured. And I recognize that this battle is a battle for all of us. It's the final question of humanity. Like, what are we? Why are we here? What can we do? Can we dream? We can dream together. So we're dreaming together. So we're going to keep our eye on Greg. And just a quick shout out to Battleford's Archives, which is at Archives Month. And there's lots of cool historical stuff. And I love that. And gave me an idea for a great art project. So keep your eyes peeled, and we'll be talking. We're going to be keeping our eye on Greg, and we're taking bookings, and people have been reaching out. So thanks. Keep fighting.